Hello everybody, it's Psycho Chick. Welcome back to the Insane Zone. If you're a new patient, you are loved and welcomed here. If you are a returning patient, welcome back. I love you and I missed you and all that good stuff. Okay, let me tell you what happened. At 3 o'clock this morning, I got up to go to the bathroom like any regular person would. My bathroom is carpeted. The carpet was soaked with water. And I was like, okay, what's going on? I started checking the windowsill. I kept checking everything. Sorry, I bumped you. I kept checking and checking and checking. Then I checked the tubing for the toilet. There's a hole. And it was spraying everywhere. I was like, oh my God. And I live with my brother. I called him from my cell phone. Say, there's a leak and my floor is wet and yada yada yada. He said, I'm coming. I'll be down in a minute. A minute later, I'm holding the hole with my thumb on the pipe, on the tube. I was like, he said, get out of my way. I was like, okay. He said, how did this happen? I said, I have no clue. And he said, yeah, use the bathroom upstairs. I'll replace the tube at some point. It's like, thank you. He turned off the water to the toilet, obviously. And now I have to climb up up and down a bunch of stairs to get to use the bathroom. And I had to use 6 towels and 2 blankets to soak up most of that water. I was like, oh my God, my life. I didn't get to sleep until like 6 o'clock this morning. I woke up 3 hours later. I was like, why am I up at 9 o'clock? At 9:30, so 3.5 hours later, I said, I'm going back to sleep. I went back to sleep. And I was like, yeah, I'm out. I passed out. Got up at 11. Started cleaning my room. It's mostly clean. And I was like, yay! And I started soaking up more water. It took me a while to soak it all up. I was like, oh God, what is going on? And right now I'm washing those towels and the blankets and my dirty clothes, of course. Got a few loads. I was like, So how did your night go? Like, mine was eventful, for once. I got something to tell you. Like, I was like, yeah, that's been my night. Nothing but stress. And, yeah. I took a few days off from this because I got a little burned out on it. It's like, I don't want to do diamond painting. So I did it. And I took a few days off from it, and I was like, yeah, let me take a break, clear my head, play games on my phone, do whatever the hell I want. And hey, we're back. Sometimes you just need to step away a few days to get rid of. Oh, and I went on a painting spree. I didn't paint any pictures or anything. I painted all the borders for my diamond paintings. I was like, might as well. I redid the Halloween one. I found a little bit of black, and it looks good. And the next one, I'm going to paint the border this color. This is what I use, acrylic paint. This is just basic acrylic paint. This has mica in it, so it's more coverage. And this means it's full coverage. If you see something like, let me find one. No, I don't got any out. If it's like half black, half white, it means it's not full coverage. Yeah, I got that color. I'm thinking about using that one on this one, because I think it would look good. I got burnt umber. Carmine red. If you don't know what carmine is, it's basically ground up bugs. That's the color of ground up bugs. And emerald green, my birthstone. That brand, I am not a big fan of for doing this, for painting borders. But the brand I do recommend is this multi-surface. It's for indoor, outdoor, dishwasher safe, folk art, trusted quality, paint. It's still acrylic paint. It's just satin finish. It's really good. And this is for paint. Of course it's paint. Glass, wood, metal, ridged plastic, canvas, and terracotta. Water-based, shake well, dry 1 hour between coats. Clean up with soap and water, glass, and glazed ceramics. Or top rack, dishwasher safe when cured. Prepare glass and ceramic surfaces by cleaning with alcohol. After painting, bake to cure as follows. First, air dry surface for 1 hour, then place in cool oven, heat to 350 and bake for 30 minutes. Cool in oven, then remove. For further information, visit so-and-so website. But yeah, that's what I use. And this one's moon yellow. I got vivid orange, light lavender, regular lavender, lime green, pink melon, patina. That's what it looks like right there. That color. It looks more blue on screen, but it's actually like a dark minty green. Baby pink. Medium blue. Cayman blue. And that's all of them. But I would recommend this multi-surface over this. This I got off of Amazon. This I got at Michael's. So get multi-surface if you're doing borders. It's still acrylic paint, but it's a lot thicker and full coverage. This, you need like 20 layers to do it. But with this, it's like 3 or 4 layers. So, get this Folk Art multi-surface paint. Satin finish. It looks so good. And I actually got some on my paint palette, that Moon Black that I used on the paint, on the Halloween one. This is how it finishes. It took two coats to cover that border on the Halloween one. Just 2 coats. If I had used this, it would have taken me 10 coats. At least 10 coats. So, yeah. Sorry, my thing went off my Spotify. Okay, there we go. There's more music. But yeah, that's what I use to paint borders and what I recommend. And next time I order from Amazon, I am getting a thing of silicone molds for frog shape molds, some mica powder, different colors of course, and magnets, and a set of resin. Full set, comes with everything, even a UV light to solidify it. And I'm gonna make my own cover minders. I don't know if I mentioned magnets, but I am now. I'm getting magnets too. I finally got the popping to work with this, so that works. Yeah, I decided to use my twist top ones because I felt like it. Yeah, I like the square ones, but sometimes you just want this one, this kind over the square bottles. It'd be funny if I used the round containers for the round drilled ones and the square containers for the square drilled ones. That'd be funny. And I might actually do that. And I cannot wait for my TV is squirrely today. Nope, not that. Wrong one. So used to going on YouTube. I went to the wrong one. Ah. There we go. So next. I did a massive cleaning session on my brushes throughout some that I did not like. I've been in a cleaning mood. Okay, T's are next. As in T-Rex. Remember when I did that? Even though I cleaned my room, I still couldn't find my second controller. I'm like, where is it? I even got on my hands and knees and looked under my bed and moved my tiny dresser to the side. And I still can't find it. Like, what the hell, dude? Where's my controller? Did I just throw it away? Let me check this thing. Nope. Got in my diamond painting pen holder. Sorry, my brain went again. Of course, I'll be doing this off camera because it's a lot. I've decided to stop marking the days on my calendar of what days I've diamond painted. That is trash. And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Because I'm hungry. Oh, I figured out something that's really good. Like if you don't like straight up ranch dressing, put a little bit of soy sauce in it. It's really good. Just like 2 or 3 drops. It doesn't take much. Just enough to change the color and the consistency. Hey, I said the word. It took me a second, but I said it. Consistency. I have to say it small. Say it. I have to emphasize it because of my speech impediment. I can say a lot of big words like impediment, like a normal person. But there are certain words, nope, not happening. That's why you always hear me say a bunch of short words that are easy to pronounce. Want to hear a word that, my dad taught me when he was trying to get me to, actually talk to other classmates in elementary school. I'm not going to give the definition because it is weird, but it is defenestration. Yeah, defenestration. Don't ask me to spell it because I don't have a clue. Okay, I will tell you what it means. It means to throw somebody out a window. He had to do a criminal report for his job one day, and he said, I had to put this in simpler words and without so many words. So, defenestration. He looked it up and he said, okay, I'll put that. He taught it to me, an elementary school student. Like, huh? I told my teacher, I'm going to demonstrate you. She said, what's that? I said, I'm not going to tell you. She looked it up and she said, Kirby, you just threatened me. I said, yeah, I did. I didn't like that teacher, can't you tell? She said, where did you learn that word? I said, Daddy. Well, I didn't lie, technically. Technically, I did not lie. My daddy did teach me that word. She said, how dare he teach you that word? I said, he's trying to get me to open up and be friends with other kids. She said, okay, that needs to stop. She was not even trained to teach special ed kids either. So, yeah. She called my dad and said, how dare you teach her that word? He said, defenestration? She said, yeah. He said, did she tell you what it meant? She said, no. I had to look it up. She said, I'm going to defenestrate you. He said, then stop being a terrible teacher. She shut up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ooh. When I got home, he said, don't threaten your teacher again. You're grounded for tonight. No TV. He said, I know why you did it, but don't do that again. I was like, okay. I never did again, but I was like, yeah, I'm going to defenestrate you. It was kind of funny. Because she, as teacher, did not know what that word meant. She had to do homework. She was like, dang it. And she was the English teacher. She had to teach us English. She taught us every subject, even English, and she didn't even know what that meant. She was like, me and my dad actually taught it to a couple of cops once. They were like, what? That's what that means? Dang. One time he actually came up in a different school in my English class. A teacher asked me, asked the class, not me particularly, but she did ask the class, what does defenestration mean? I raised my hand faster than you could blink. I said, I know what that means. I learned it when I was a little kid. She was like, what? Who would teach you that? I said, my dad. She said, what does it mean? I said, to throw somebody out a window. She said, correct. my glasses like looked at me like I had grown 3 heads. It was kind of funny. Technically, I did not lie. That's the only. He taught me a bunch of big words, but that's the only one that stuck through my years. It was kind of funny. And one time he was reading a book. I forgot what book it was, and he said, "Hey Kirby, it's in the book." I said, "What's in the book?" He said, "The fenestration." I said, "Really?" I said, "Let me come see." I ran to the living room and I saw it. I was like, "Yep, that's the fenestration." That meant chunk the guy out of a window. Like, awesome! It's kind of funny, actually, in my opinion. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. 36 minutes. Not bad. Yeah. So I'm done for today on recording. I'm still going to be working on this off camera, but yeah. This is what I'm doing. I keep hitting you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Ha ha. And I will show you what it looks like so far. And I'm going to go and get the next color out for when I get to work in my free time. That's what it looks like so far. Nee, look at that in my hand. But yeah, this is what I got done so far. Got some of her forehead, the top of her head really, just the top of her head, to her eyes. I'm going to make that a whole section. And this is what I just worked on for you. And this is, you can kind of see it through the release paper. But yeah, that's it. It looks good. Well guys, I'm done. And I will see y'all next time. 1 second, I want to do a screenshot. There. That's the screenshot. You just saw it. Hey. Bye.